and welcome back to my channel, Living La Dolce Vita. Welcome to all my subscribers, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, click, mark the bell, whatever they call it, ring the bell for notifications, etc. It's all free, of course. Anyway, excuse me, you find us outside the garage in the back of the house. So I've acquired an 8x4 greenhouse for free. Anyway, so just going to turn the camera around and show you what the plan is. Now then, so because I had the greenhouse for free, you know, I was willing to pay, you know, I don't know, a few hundred for a decent greenhouse, but this one came along free, of course. So I spent only a tiny fraction of my budget on some paint. So what I'm planning to do, I'm going to, this is the base that the greenhouse sits on, and I suppose there are several ways you could do it, but my plan is to bury this the base into the ground. So far I'll leave about an inch or two above ground. We'll see on that when the time comes, but anyway. And of course, if you leave it in the ground, it'll rust away, as you can see, it's already starting to do that. So what I've been doing, I've been sanding it down, getting a nice good key on it, on the smoother bits, and then I'm going to paint it with some hammerite, which is this stuff here, direct to rust metal paint. Now this is smooth black. To be honest, I'm not really bothered by the colour, it's just a case of getting it protected, and hopefully that should outlast me. It says it's touch dry in 1 to 2 hours, and this covers 5 square meters per litre, and this is 750 mils, so that's 3/4 of a litre. So if it's 5 square meters per litre, oh gosh, how do you divide? So divide that by oh, I don't know. Anyway, I'm hoping that 1 tin will be sufficient. I can't work that out per what that is for 750 mils. Why do they do that? Why didn't they just put on it coverage so many meters for that particular tin? That's a bizarre way of doing it. Anyway, what do I know? So yeah, so I'm sanding this down now, and getting, you know, the worst of the washing off. It doesn't have to be totally clean, of course. If I had plenty of time, I would have taken it back down to the bare metal. Anyway, right, I've had to keep stop with the filming because people keep stopping to talk to me. Right, anyway, where was I? So I need to take these brackets off, so I get a nice clean run, and then we'll do a little bit of filming and a little bit of time lapse probably. Anyway, I've done these 3 already. So as I say, they got the worst off, and just before I paint them, I'll put the brush over it to get as much of the dust off as I can, and then we'll get on with the painting then. Right, so see you in a bit. Bye for now. Now then, sometimes when, I don't know if, back to that paint, the paint itself, you don't have to, unless it's bare metal, you don't really have to use primer. It'll just go straight onto the rust and what have you, but obviously get as much off as you can. So these fixings here, when you're taking an old greenhouse apart, although they're aluminium or an alloy of some sort, they do corrode. However, if you can't get them off, the easiest way I found is to just do them up tight. You know, over tighten them and then they'll snap, and then they come off easy, because you can buy these anyway. It's quicker and you know, less stress. If you can't get them off for whatever reason, just tighten them up, they'll snap, and just replace it with new ones. Right, as I say, this is the last one, so it's sandy now, excuse the noise. Right, I'm just going to put on time lapse. Right, yes, I should have put gloves on. I'll see if I can find some rubber gloves to put on now, just to save my hands a little bit. Anyway, excuse the mess of the garage. It's an absolute tip in here at the moment. So I was thinking I could do it all in one, but it's going to be a bit tricky to hold the bits that are already painted. So anyway, obviously done the two edges and the inside or whatever, or the underneath, whichever way you look at it. I think it says about an hour. It's touch dry or whatever. If that's the case, then I can turn it over and do the face side of it later on, and then I should be done. So yeah, a bit fiddly doing the insides here, but obviously that's a try and get it in there. What I have discovered is that although I've sanded this smooth surface down, you know, you've got to put a lot of paint on it, otherwise it's taking it back off again. So I'm just going to do these other 3 now. Yeah, 3. Get them done. I won't film it all, obviously. And then get back to you later. Bye for now. Right, I'm being, so these are the last 2 now. I'm being pretty generous with the amount of material just there, because unfortunately when it's it leaves little gaps behind if you're not careful. So I'm going to put on the time lapse for the last one. Okay, so the good thing about this particular paint is that after about an hour it's touch dry, so I was able, by the time I got, when I was doing the other side, by the time I got to the last one, the first 2, I was able to put the top side, paint the top side. So that was all done earlier. When I had some lunch, came out, and now I can finish this off. I've finished the last 2 off now, so they're all done. Yeah, it's coverage wise, it seems to work better if you've got if you use more material. It's just because it's a shiny surface underneath. I mean, I try to key it up as best I can. Because it's a shiny surface, then you know you're painting on and his brush is pulling it back off again. But anyway, we got there. Right, so by tomorrow these will have gone off nice and hard, and be ready for assembly or assemblage, whatever. So yes, unfortunately it's a bit slow down the allotment at the moment. It's still, the weather's still cold, so stuff is, you know, slow to grow at the moment. You know, and I am doing bits and pieces, but yes, hopefully it'll start speeding up a bit now, and we'll get more things to do, what have you. So yeah, I think that'll do for now, and shall see you soon. Bye for now.